This is the story of a man named Stanley.
It's based on a true
Stanley
story.
worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard.
Looks like the Medica
Orders
Team
came to him
Fortress
through a
2.
monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
He's typing like I type.
Others might have considered it soul-rending. Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley
Soul-rending. I'm gonna look that up now.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
He got a video
He was
game.
at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single
He
order
watched a bad
It's
episode of
confusing.
Twilight
was
Zone.
for him to
It's
follow.
plugged in.
No one
I get
showed
it.
up to give him instructions for a meeting.
That hasn't
or even
been
say
fixed.
hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened.
I don't know how to
This
turn that off.
complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest
I
time.
get it. It's plugged
But as he
in.
came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh, hello. Whoa! And thus you broke the game.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along.
Good. Now how do I
He
get
then
out?
praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
Yes, now let
Why
me
don't we
out.
take a minute just to drink it all in. Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Am I sick of this gag? Do I say yes or no?
Sure.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want. Like right now.
No, I don't think it's my
You could've
fault
done it
that you
just
made this
then.
possible.
Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game.
Oh,
So,
screw you.
just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
Dick.
No.
No.
There
He's playing
once was a
ukulele.
man named Stanley, who people considered so manly. But the
Thank
truth
you.
must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly.
I don't know what that
What
word
Stanley
means.
liked most was buttons.
Long
He
arms
pushed
and
them
legs.
like some kind of glutton.
Hey!
He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function.
Hey!
Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable.
Hey!
You too will become quite unbearable.
That wasn't very nice at
Also,
all.
gambling apparently means ungraceful.
Uh,
Like the antithesis of graceful.
no.
Or in some ways, it can also mean thin or skinny.
And whenever I hear gangly, it just refers to someone having long arms. Long, gangly arms. Watch us get claimed for using this clip.
Yeah. Right.
I'm surprised to get claimed by Buffy during the last episode.
And there's literally nothing else. I'm gonna just start over.
I'm still surprised we didn't get copyright claimed by Buffy the Vampire Slayer last episode.
Right.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Not that I'm complaining, YouTube gods. Please don't strike our channel.
I got 2 achievements.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open
We're gonna
doors,
speedrun this.
he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it
Screw
perfectly
you! You
well.
suck!
He wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago. Look, Stanley, I think
Screw
perhaps
you.
we've
You're
gotten
not my
off on the
mom.
wrong foot here.
Babaka.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Bonsai!
What? Really?
Geronimo!
Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes.
I don't know how to
Jinx.
convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
What if he had said blue door instead and really screwed with you?
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
I'm colorblind,
I still
you
don't think we're
prick.
communicating properly. All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yes.
Was it worth ruining the entire story
Yes.
I'd written out
Your story
specifically
sucked.
for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into
Of course
it?
it sucked. We didn't
Your
get to
story is
see it.
basically
And in
just
the end, it was
corporate
all for
America.
nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would
Our
have made
company
this
was
game
about to
better?
do a Bud
What
Light
did you
moment.
want
I
to see?
spared us all.
Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Just
There we go. The third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before.
What are you
Go
doing?
ahead, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now,
Right
tell me
on
about your
straight.
experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest.
Clicking
I'm
evidence.
looking for some real
You gotta wait for
critical
it to active,
feedback
yeah.
here. A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1?
Your game
That's not even
sucks.
helpful. What am I supposed to do with that?
I haven't played a
guess
game
it
this
isn't my
bad since
place to
Rune
judge.
Factory 3. I'm kidding.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough,
Oh wait, no, I have.
compiled a
Root
new
Factory
version.
3 Special.
To be perfectly
Oh
clear,
god.
I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one.
Internal
Let's take a
crying. Oh, hello.
I wonder if this has changed at all.
Probably not.
Oh my gosh, it has even the same person.
Good old Neil.
To- Worldwide leaderboard.
The dead rat is still above you.
How long does it take you to complete?
How long does it take you to get through the correct door? When it asks your friends for help. Error. No friends found. And the dead rat is beating you.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again,
I'll give
honest
you know what? I'm gonna
answers,
throw him a
please.
bone. I'm gonna give him a 3.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing. You wouldn't
Okay.
mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Sure, let's see what we got here. Oh,
In
God.
this game, the baby crawls left
this again.
towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful
I would have loved it
game.
if the baby
All
had
about
like
the
Stutter
desperation
Stock
and
logo
tedium
on
of
them.
endlessly
They could have just
confronting
stuck
the
it from
demands
Google.
of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make
This
sure
would be
it's
like a
effective?
great place to just like
Be
cut
sure to
it
keep
and then come
notes on
back to
your
it here.
Will he press the button? Find out next time on AceJimL8.
Bye, baby.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it
still
because you
alive.
hate babies or purely to spite
Yeah, he
me?
is.
Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience
game
for
bug.
me. I'm not even going
Maybe.
to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see.
That sounds amazing.
What do we
I hate
have
games, and I hate you.
Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Oh, what the hell? Where are we?
Ah, fascinating. What do you think
Firewatch.
this game is about?
Firewatch.
What's our backstory? What is our motivation?
I think.
Well, it
Either
seems
that or it's that
obvious
one
to
game
me
where
that
you
are meant
play
to
that-
play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose.
This seems like some random game
want
Markiplier
that.
would play.
What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental
This seems like a
depravity.
horror game.
So far,
Right?
I love everything about this
There
game.
are horrors,
Stanley.
there are
And it seems
creepypastas
there's
written
even
based
more.
off this concept.
Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Ooh, open world. Oh, great.
Yeah, open world, for what little that matters.
Yeah.
Oh no. No, it can't be.
It is.
It is. It's an open world game. Good
Yes!
God, quickly block it off.
What? No!
No!
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That
You mean
big
fun?
open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow. You can just go in any.
I want to go out
thank
there.
heavens we avoided
Let
it.
me out.
We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice,
I wanna climb
big,
this-
insurmountable walls.
God damn
I
it.
can't even climb this rock. Any other game would let me climb this rock.
Okay.
This isn't
I
any
think
other kind of
this
game. This
will
is
be
Stanley
just the
Parable
thing.
Ultra Deluxe Super Special Awesome Friendship Edition. What the heck now?
Rocket League.
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind.
What the? But we're not
Just
a
a
car.
nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Rocket League is one of those games I thought was going to show up, exist for like 3 minutes, and then vanish. And then and
Okay,
it's
so what
still
exactly
around.
do we do here? Let's see.
Right?
There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball?
It's
Stanley, I think it's
ball.
sports ball.
Yes, it's the very
We
sportiest
can run
of
the bases and
balls.
do a
Well, you can't
touchdown
call it
together.
football or soccer.
Yeah,
It's sports
I think
ball.
surely we must. Okay,
Yeah,
Stanley,
let's
here's the
score
ball.
a, score a
Have fun.
goal unit.
Whoa!
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Yes!
Man, Stanley's strong. Or that ball is really light.
and fast.
Yeah.
Oh my
Are you
gosh,
doing it?
fast.
Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on?
I mean, a little.
Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm
Yeah,
not
I'm having a lot of fun with
sportsologist,
this.
But if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience. I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball.
2 balls.
Oh goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it?
Where's two? I thought it
Stanley,
was 2.
I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable. More balls.
Oh, God,
Yes.
Lord.
I want to kick. You kick. I want to kick it.
you enjoying this, Stanley? Are you having fun? Is
I'd
this
say
a real
so.
video game? Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over.
What?
That's
No!
right. Your little fun comes to an end. This is my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you.
Why?
Without rules or
Why do I
boundaries,
need that?
Video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I am structure. I'm your sense of purpose. And since you
You're the
decided
fun
you didn't want to
police.
play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving. See how you like it when I'm not around to set the rules. Somehow, I
Screw
don't...
you!
Hold on. What are you doing?
Geronimo! Ooh, my shins.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you.
Yeah.
How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
If my life is a story, I have to speak with the writer, because I know there's a lot of plot holes and inconsistencies.
I mean, you know what? I don't need a narrator. I'm gonna narrate myself. Here, look at this. Stanley walked down the dark, creepy horror-escape corridor, and he kept looking around for other doors to open and walk through, without any stupid narrators to tell him what to do.
Stupid. Stupid? I'm stupid now. Stanley, you really hurt my feelings. I thought what we had was special.
Oh. You were never special. You're not special. You're not my dad.
Actually,
You didn't even bring the milk.
Actually, Stanley, I am. Puts on fake mustache. Dad?
Takes off fake mustache.
Oh, lordy lord. What?
Same
How?
exact thing.
Why? I have so many questions.
Someone's monitoring Stanley. Someone's been monitoring Stanley.
Who monitors the
Observing
monitors?
him. Yes.
I wonder what he found.
Drugs.
If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now.
I'm in
I wonder
hell.
if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me.
I wonder if
Someone who
he's
will
learned
wrap
his
everything
lesson.
up at the end.
Dear Princess
to make
Celestia,
sense out
I
of
didn't
the
learn
chaos
anything.
and
I was
fear
right
and
all along.
confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes.
Or like back at the barnyard. I abused my power and I learned nothing.
Then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
The end comes for us all.